Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart,
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
and we're here for episode 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
hmm
So, guys, last episode we had some John Walker deep dive story, which is pretty cool. Sort of like everyone after the first episode of the internet hating on him, they were like, it's quite clever actually. How Disney were like, well, obviously they're going to get really pissed off, so we're going to need to give him some like proper fill him up a little
a bit
bit,
of a sympathetic backstory, so everyone doesn't just keep
give him
calling him an arse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, And so, which to be fair has worked because I mean I kind of the last episode did make me feel was like, oh no, actually he's not say he's the right person for the job, but he has got the credentials, and to be fair to him, he did like ask for their help like 3 or 4 times in the episode, and they just turned it down every time.
Stubborn, weren't they? Really?
Yeah. So I'm kind of not surprised that he got pissed off with them by the end of it. But yeah, so we had that awesome. We had the revelation that the flag smashers are actually super soldiers. They've somehow got some super soldier serum, so there's at least 7 or 8 of them around.
And it's led by that woman. I can't remember her name now.
Yeah.
Although it seems that she's fallen afoul of someone called the Power Broker who's after them. So whether
sounds like she stole something from him, or whether it was the serum or some money, or it was the supplies that were in the truck. I'm not too sure what it is, but
I think it might have been the vaccine. They stole, but I'm not 100% sure.
on the truck could be. I mean, it makes sense because they'd steal it, right?
Yeah.
So, and also they also gave again being very clever, right? And they gave their sort of take on what they actually stood for. To be fair, if I was in their position, I'd be doing kind of the same thing because it sounds like they were sort of happy in their lives when everyone got blipped out, and then suddenly everyone came back and sort of wrecked what they had. So, yeah,
Well, it was all one nation, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
everyone, there wasn't any racial profile. There wasn't splitting countries. It was everyone was. They were just humans
working together.
About how
Yeah.
they'd obviously a lot of world leaders and people in power had gone, and then those people who've come back have been given some of their jobs back, and that's not just caused problems. And obviously the reintegration of although Tony and Steve and Nat and everyone died to save the world, it's still causing problems 6 months down the line with the reintegration of society. So it's an interesting way to look at it. It's kind of the stuff I've always wanted to see from Endgame, is how do they deal with that blip. So
yeah, definitely. So that's really cool. And then we had some sort of more sort of building some foundations between Sam and Bucky as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And still, like, I mean, I watched so many reactions of last week's episode, and that moment in the therapy session when he just like, and if he was wrong about you, he was wrong about me, and like, especially Sam's voice just makes me well up every time. I'm just like, God damn, it's awesome. Oh, so good.
Although I still like the bit just before that where he's like, what is it about Sam that annoys you? And Bucky looks at her like, and don't say something childish.
He talks too much. Yeah.
Why don't we just stare at each other and he's like, oh, he's going to love this.
Oh, yeah. Really close? Oh, yeah, how about that? Oh, that's pretty close. Yeah, well, that's what you want, right? That's what you want. Yeah. That was really cool. And also, sorry, but the biggest one of the biggest revelations as well is they actually brought Isaiah into it as well.
Isaiah Bradley. One of the first post-cap super soldiers that was active in Korea in the 50s. But
it sounded like Bucky. Isaiah went to take on the Winter Soldier because the Winter Soldier was killing a lot of people and actually beat him as well. And then for his heroics and saving the country, they put him in prison for 30 years and just kept taking his blood.
Well, I think that was strongly implied that was Hydra that was behind that, because they were still trying to get super soldier serum out of them at some point. So hence the reason why they're off to go and find out Hydra's secrets from the one man you really don't want to go and talk to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to Mr. Zemo. So I'm kind of curious if he's been around for 5 years in prison or if he got blipped out. It'd be quite interesting. But yeah, it's gonna. I mean, it just makes like Civil War like that much cooler film because it gives you. So I mean, I'm quite interested to see what they do with Zemo in this. If they go into more of his backstory, if he's just like literally there. I know we've seen some trailers, so I'm pretty sure he gets out of prison somehow. But whether he's going to work with them because he doesn't want the super soldiers around either, or whether he's going to be the big bad of the show, I don't know.
I mean, he might work with them, but in his own mind, he's got a plan.
I'm sure, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the comics, he's really formidable because he's always 10 steps ahead of you. And he's a really clever guy, and also he's really good at fighting as well, which obviously this Zemo does seem to be a bit different. But it's going to be very interesting to see how much we see of Zemo in this and what's going to happen. So I think we should get on and watch. Cool. And guys, don't forget, if you want to see the full reaction to this episode as well as all our other shows, come over to our Patreon, sign up, and you'll find our full reactions there. So let's go.
Global Repatriation Council knows that for many,
so WandaVision adverts.
That easy. We're here to help you find your way. The Global Repatriation Council. Reset. Restore.
Jesus.
Policia!
Oh.
No. There he is. Oh, is this where they were in the last episode? The Flag Smashers were in the last episode.
Sir, you're harboring a dangerous criminal named Carly Morgenthau. Do you know her? Ask him if he knows Carly Morgenthau and the Flag Smashers.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, wovon du sprichst. Die Amerikaner sind als Unmenschen geboren.
Bullshit. We know she came through here. Now where'd she
Language.
go?
Oh!
Do you know who I am?
Juggernaut, bitch!
He doesn't care.
Yes, I do, and I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have the respect.
And he speaks English.
Heard anything back?
And he did well to hold back.
Yeah.
She's giving displaced people shelter and medicine. That kind of thing creates loyalty, man.
So we bet on someone who's got a better hand.
Oh, here we go.
And they're both in Germany.
I'm gonna go along. You're an Avenger. You know how he feels about that.
Look, it's not like you two are known for frolicking in the sun together.
Does make sense, I suppose.
Is he immediately going to try and use the code phrase on him?
Probably, yeah. So yeah, exit my way out. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool shot.
Toilet.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Days are over.
Just wanted to see how the new you reacts to the old words. Something is still in there. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Wow.
It was never personal.
Oh, that's alright then.
Created the super soldier serum.
Well, that gets attention.
You are assuming Hydra has something to do with this. I know where to begin.
What are you talking about? You want to break Zemo out of jail?
Jesus Christ. What's the break Zemo out of jail? That's gonna do that pardoning.
Zemo's gonna mess with our minds, especially yours.
He is crazy, but he still has a code.
He blew up the UN. He killed King T'Chaka and framed you for it. You think the Wakandans forgot about it? They didn't.
I'm surprised they haven't come in and killed him by now, to be fair.
Look, let me just walk you through a hypothetical.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
He's already broken him out.
A hypothetical. If I already broke him out, what would you think of it?
The weakest point in any system is the meatware, the human element. In this lockup, it's 9-1, prisoners to guards. And if two prisoners start fighting,
Why would two prisoners randomly start fighting?
who knows? There could be many reasons.
No!
But the point is, lockdown procedures would have to be initiated. It wouldn't be hard to slip down a hallway or two.
He's going to change it to his uniform. Yeah.
And if the fire alarm got tripped while the prisoners were being separated,
Someone could use the chaos to their advantage.
I don't like how casual you're being about this. and where are we, man?
He's already broken him out.
Yes, yeah. Genius. Oh, hell no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what are you doing? You're going back to prison.
If I may.
No!
It's like that cat meme. No.
Steve refused to sign the Sokovia Accords. You backed him, and you stuck your neck out for me. I'm asking you to do it again.
I really think I'm invaluable.
Shut up. You don't make a move without our permission. Where do we start?
Oh, they are going to work together.
Our first move is Grand Theft Auto.
These are mine. I spent years hunting people Hydra recruited. Because once it's out there...
Oh, what's that? See a
army.
purple
This is
mask.
what?
See a purple mask.
The Avenger.
Yeah, take
Same
it.
music as well. Oh.
Take it.
I
Yes.
ended the Winter Soldier program once before. We'll have to scale a ladder of lowlives. Stop is a woman named Selby.
So all this time you've been rich?
I'm a baron, son. My family was royal.
Nice. Nice.
Open the door, Cody.
He's been waiting there for 4 years.
He's like, where the fuck have you been?
Then Bucky's just like, yeah, boy.
No, yes, this is a great plan. I like it. Poor guy. Let that man retire. Jesus.
But I will see if there is some good food in the galley.
I was just fascinated by this. This part seems
The
to
Bucky's
be
book.
Yep.
Who is Nakajima?
Ooh.
You touch that again, I'll kill you.
I understand that list of names. People you've wronged as the Winter Soldier.
I've seen that book. It was Steve's when he came out of the ice. I told him about Trouble Man. He wrote it in that book. You hear? What'd you
From
think?
Winter Soldier.
You didn't like it?
It's a masterpiece, James. Complete.
Son of a bitch.
He's out of line, but he's right. That's great.
I like Marvin Gaye.
Steve adored Marvin Gaye.
Danger with people like him, America's super soldiers, is that we put them on pedestals. And then we start to forget about their flaws. From there, do we want to live in a world full of people like the Red Skull? This is why we're going to Madripoor. We cannot exactly walk in as ourselves.
Oh.
You will have to become someone you claim is God.
Oh shit, he's gonna have to become the Winter Soldier again. Or act like the Winter Soldier. Damn.
Hot Toys coming up.
It's crazy.
There's not much time. You should be with her now.
Is that the Flag Smasher logo?
Is that, or this is somebody that got displaced with the Resettlement Act and didn't get the medicine he
Yeah,
needed?
yeah.
That's why she probably stole that vaccine in the last episode as well.
Yeah, yeah, try and help the people, yeah.
What the hell is he wearing?
We have to do
Nice,
something
man.
about this. I'm the only one who looks like a pimp.
Only an American would assume a fashion-forward black man looks like a pimp.
Conrad
AKA
Mack.
Smiling Tiger.
He even has a bad nickname.
Smiling Tiger.
No matter what happens, we have to stay in character.
I've heard of Madripoor in like some X-Men comics, I think. Nope, Deliveroo!
It's an escort.
What the hell are the things on the back of their bikes?
We've got the Audi sponsorship going again. It's very cyberpunk.
When they recognise Bucky. Like, holy shit, it's the Winter Soldier!
Power broker is what?
I need to Google who this power broker is, because it seems to be like every episode.
Shit. Zimni Soldat.
It is, yeah, they're all scared of him.
Wasn't expecting you, Smiling Tiger.
Plans changed. We have business to do.
Yep.
Oh, was that Sharon?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Could
it
have
is.
been, yeah.
Favorite.
What the hell?
Snake heart in vodka.
Was it that extra zingy taste?
Love these.
Definitely got the short end of the stick, didn't he?
Bucky just has to stand there and look stoic.
The guy's like, you know, you should take it like that.
You ain't welcome here.
I have no business with a power broker.
If it turns out to be Wilson Fisk.
New haircut.
Just
Zimni Soldat. Spirot Vatako.
Music.
Oh, yeah!
got the Winter Soldier theme. What was rule number 2 again?
Yeah. Oh, nice, Bucky.
Is the US soldier going to see this and come on?
Oh, Jesus.
Cut
Go on,
loose.
Bucky. Yeah.
Отлично, солдат.
Seba will see you now.
Yeah. Alright, alright.
Sounds like shit.
He was worried he was losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't just come into my bar and make demands. A lot has changed since you were here last. You're taller than I'd heard. Smiling tiger.
Never smiles.
What's the offer?
Tell us what you know about the super soldier serum. I give you him.
Oh, wow,
Along
okay.
with the code words to control him.
I swear to God, I will kill you.
You're all right to come to me. The super soldier serum is here in Madripoor. Dr. Wilfred Nagel is the man you want to thank. The power broker had him working on the serum, but
What's the power broker?
things didn't go as planned. And before you get all cute, don't think you can find Nagel without me.
Why would you not turn your phone off?
Answer it. On speaker.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Why would you not turn your phone off?
Mm-hmm.
We need to talk about this situation. It's been driving me nuts.
What situation, Sarah? Say it.
The damn boat.
I'll let you slide at the bank.
The bank, yeah. Laundered so much money. Come around.
Smooth.
Sam, I'm sorry. Let me call you back.
Oh, let name drop him.
Oh, shit.
Kill them.
Oh.
Oh,
Sharon got their back.
Oh, he just grabbed the gun and like he
You're
did
gonna pin this on
Sony in.
Leave your weapons and follow my lead.
What the hell?
Oh, jeez.
John Wick style.
Run. Like,
Oh, shit, yeah, Zemo's gone the wrong way. Or the right way.
That'll be Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon, yeah.
Well, this is too perfect.
Oh, there she is.
Sharon? Someone recreated the super soldier serum, and Zemo had a lead.
So what are you doing here?
I stole Steve's shield. I also took the wings for your ass so that you could save his ass.
Like you, I didn't have the Avengers to back me up.
Don't blow that smoke at me. I was on a run too.
Is.
Sharon, we need your help.
I have a place in Hightown. You should be safe there for a while.
She's still in the wind after all this time.
Looks like breaking all those laws is true.
Doing well for herself.
Easy, deactivate your hustle mode. You sell fake money.
No, she means real. Classics.
It's true. You know, half the artwork in museums like the Louvre is fake.
Okay, guys, I see what you're doing. You're more worldly than good old Sam.
What's Google say?
Oh shit.
Come on, you guys need to change. I'm hosting clients in an hour.
You don't ever want to come back home?
They'll lock me up if I step foot back in the States.
Sorry I didn't call. But after the blip and the chaos.
I mean, the way you gave up that shield deep down, you must know it's all hypocrisy. By the way, how is the new Cap?
Don't get me started.
Before you were his pet psychopath, you were Mr. America, Cap's best friend.
She's an arse, isn't she?
She's kind of awful now.
We're not going to leave until we find the person who cracked the code.
Nagel works for the power broker.
Of course he does. Everyone seems to work for the power broker, didn't you?
Maybe you're right. What happened to you? I'm willing to try if you are. They cleared the bionic staring machine, and he killed almost everybody he's met.
I heard that.
What's out? And I'll get your name cleared.
Lay low, blend in, enjoy the party. Try to stay out of trouble.
s.w.o.r.d getting down. The old docks.
Good place for a fight.
He's in there. Container 4261.
Actually, got proper earpieces, not just imaginary ones.
Oh, this looks safe.
It's kind of empty.
Elevator activated in 3, 2.
Fake wall.
Goes up. What the hell? Well, it's definitely a lab.
Yep. I think this could be where the serum was made.
Dr. Nagel? You know who
Recognize him straight. Oh, and he's sheepish.
You seem like a pretty smart guy, so you better become conversational.
Make me a better offer and I'll talk.
Oh dear. Oh, jam.
Hey, Sharon.
Oh. Oh, damn.
She spent a bit of time training with Nat.
It's just the better offer. Just put a gun at your head instead. Oh, you stabbed him in the ass. Oh.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, go on, Sharon. Oh, I thought you just shot him in the head.
I was brought into Hydra's Winter Soldier program after the 5 failed test subjects in Siberia. They had blood samples from an American test subject with semi-stable traces of serum in his system.
Came back to Isaiah.
I did what no other scientist since Erskine was able to do. Mine was going to be subtle, demised.
She taking it.
Perfect.
Maybe.
Before I was able to complete my work, I turned to dust. Then when I returned, it was 5 years later. The program had been abandoned. The power broker was more than happy to fund the recreation.
Who is he?
How many vials did you make?
20.
Shit, 20 vials.
For that poor girl.
Don't let
So
him
what's-
sight. He's doing
I don't
something.
know where she called and asked if I could help someone named Donya Madani. Typical.
Oh shit, he's found a gun.
Displacement.
He's gonna shoot the scientist. Nice guy. Oh damn!
John Wick did.
Yeah. Oh, he's waiting for him.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Yeah. Doesn't want any more super soldiers around.
Oh shit!
Oh god damn!
Well, now the power broker is going to be seriously pissed.
They look very explosive.
Anybody see Zemo?
Damn!
All right, wait for my signal.
You like living here?
So terrible.
Thought we were gonna go left.
You went the wrong way!
I'm clearing the way now.
Got perfect time.
Oh,
Here we go.
Damn!
The mask and everything.
You're gonna see what you can really do. Oh my god! Oh, we are. Yes.
You badass. Oh yeah. Don't do that.
Was he part of Echo Scorpion? Wasn't it a unit from Sokovia?
Ooh, got it. Oh!
I think she got the point.
Oh.
What's he looking for?
I know. Found something.
Oh,
Nice.
love it.
Charged.
Nice
You're
car.
going back to jail.
Come on.
Fine. But if you try that shit again,
You could ask him to move the seat forward.
come back to the States with us.
Just get me that part and he promised me.
Oh man.
Oh, what? She'll come with him.
You're not gonna move your seat up, are you? No.
Oh, I love the callback.
Amazing.
We've got a big problem. Actually, a couple of them. I'll tell you in the car. Let's go.
Cool, what does that mean? She's not working for the power broker, is she?
There's another entrance around the corner. Like, we don't have to do this right now.
Yes, we do. Did you ever think you'd end up here doing this? I always thought I'd be a teacher, like Mama Donya.
It's a Carly Morgenthau.
Never thought I'd end up there. But then, when everybody returned, do you remember how scared we were when we took the serum? Felt like my veins were on fire. But it was worth it, because this world is ours.
You know, the power broker's gonna catch up with us eventually, right?
Nagel was killed in Madripoor. We've got the last of the serum.
So she hasn't used all the vials yet, then?
You said that Sam and Bucky were here on the same day this happened.
Don't think they had anything to do with them getting out, do you?
Thank you.
Maybe?
They were just as desperate for leads as we were. Come on. Well, you and I are just gonna run with this one for a minute.
So I take it what happens next isn't a strictly on the books type thing, is it, Cap?
You're wiping all the blood out.
Yeah, but I say, yeah, is he wiping the blood out of his joint, of the joints?
Thinking about all the shit Sharon had to go through. Just makes me wonder how many people have to get steamrolled to make way for this hunk of metal.
A hunk of metal saved a lot of lives.
Maybe I made a mistake.
You did.
And maybe I should have destroyed it.
Hell no.
That shield represents a lot of things to a lot of people, including me. We need a new cap, and it ain't gonna be Walker. I'm gonna take it from him myself.
Damn.
They found Madani. She died in Riga.
Resnick, we're changing the course.
Diego, let it second van.
They're just sitting on this stuff.
Flag smashes.
You had 6 months worth of supplies just sat there in that building, fighting for our lives.
I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, you kind of see it, don't you? They just want food for the camps that they're trying to look after.
But then, where does the supplies those people were going to have? What happens to them?
Yeah.
No one's in a good position.
What the hell? I thought
it was
there. All those people are dead.
Yep.
This is the only language these people understand.
Oh,
no, that was
shit,
her.
she did it.
I think she should have mourned at first.
Now she's lost her sympathy.
Yeah.
I heard what became of Sokovia, cannibalized by its neighbors before the land was even cleared of rubble. Don't suppose any of you bothered visiting the memorial.
I'm gonna go on a walk.
You good?
Yeah.
He knows somebody here, doesn't he?
It's a bit weird, yeah. Hell is that? His Winter Soldier skills kicking in.
No.
It's another one.
Those aren't the
Red
beads.
Trail.
Those aren't the Wakandan things, are they? The wristbands.
No, what? He did kill T'Challa's dad.
Drop something.
Behind him.
He's appeared from nowhere.
Wondering when you were gonna show up.
Yeah, it's Okoye.
Oh!
When?
Yeah.
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 Damn. So that's not the main guard, is it? Was she the one that was in Civil War?
Yes. And
it was like move or whatever.
You move or you will be moved. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay. So yeah, that does make sense, I guess, that they want Zemo because he was responsible for the death of T'Challa's dad.
T'Chaka. Yeah.
T'Chaka, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, interesting. You kind of thought that they would just break into the prison and kill him anyway, though. But
international treaties and all that, because he's on the loose. I guess now he's fair game.
Fair enough. That was a really interesting episode, man. It's going to explain quite a lot as well. So that scientist that's now dead was working for the CIA, potentially under
Hydra orders until
Hydra, or maybe even General Ross, like some sort of link there as well. To create the new super soldier serum with Isaiah's blood.
And the knowledge they got from the previous Winter Soldiers, the ones that were shot by Zemo.
Yeah.
So it's all...
Yeah, which then... Yeah, but because he got blipped out of existence for 5 years, they cancelled the program, so he went to Madripoor for the power broker to then pay him to finish off the work. That's cool. I like that. That's quite clever. That's tying in all these other movies.
If the power broker turns out to be Fisk, I'm not going to be surprised. But it's just
they keep just kept. Yeah, he seems like everyone knows who he is. Like even Zemo, Bucky, knew who he was. It was really interesting. And now, there was 20 vials made, and we know that there's 8 no known super soldiers around. So does that mean there's 12 vials that haven't been used? Maybe.
Well, they used it on people and it didn't work.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah,
Might have been a few.
maybe.
But she did say the way she
yeah.
said that the power broker's going to come crawling back to us because he's dead and we've got the thing he wants. So maybe there are a few vials left. So
that's what I was thinking. Maybe she only gives like the special, like close people she trusts the serum. I like that. It's cool seeing Sharon back as well, being a total badass.
It's a shame that she's been stuck out in Madripoor and no one's come together. I mean, was she blipped or was she alive during the 5 years?
I don't know. It sounds like she was alive. But it but I mean, that's the reason why she'd be so bitter to everything. But I didn't even think about in Civil War that she got made a fugitive because she helped Cap and Sam.
Because that's the weird thing, isn't it? Because they were enemies of the state because they were on the run for 2 years. Then Infinity War happened, and then they were half the population of the planet was immediately blipped out of existence. For 5 years. So it's kind of a weird situation everyone's in. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's sort of I wonder who when she sort of at the end after she left them and she sort of got into that car with that woman.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was about. Was that her going to tell the power broker about it because she technically works for him, or?
What was the whole front of her selling these goods a front, and she's got a different plan that she didn't tell any of them about it.
Maybe
because the woman that picked her up in the car, we didn't see her at all until that point.
No, exactly, yeah.
Unless she is actually deep cover for someone.
A Fury.
Yeah.
maybe she was one of the trusted agents.
Yeah, she was a trusted S.h.i.e.L.D. agent, wasn't she?
Yeah, at one point. That'd be quite cool.
If she and Maria Hill are running something somewhere, and Maria Hill's going to show up at some point.
I do hope that she comes back, though. I really do.
Yeah, I would say that she's definitely going to go and find some information to come back later on.
Yeah.
Because this whole super soldier thing is getting now wildly out of control, so they're going to have to try and track down who's doing what with it. So. Yeah.
Absolutely, everyone's got a vested interest in it as well. I really enjoyed Zemo in this as well. Gave him a look because he was quite cool in Civil War, but they didn't really give him much sort of deep dive into it. But the fact, he's sort of
just a recording of his family, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like he seems like those kind of characters where they're the smartest person in the room at all times, and you just know that they're 10 steps ahead of everyone. He sort of. Which I think he is in the comics, so it's quite good to see him do that and sort of push buttons on everyone, especially Bucky for like the whole time.
Yes, the first thing he does when he walks into his cell is say the rusted freight car.
Yeah, and he just did that to see how he would react to it. Then nicking his little book and like reading it out to get a reaction.
Making
and then forcing him
to be the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That was great, though. It's good to see that.
Yeah. Proves he's still got it. Jesus Christ. I love the way that everyone's scared of him as well, because I kind of thought that the Winter Soldier sort of took out of ice to kill someone and just got put straight back in. But obviously, to do that, he must have... Because he didn't seem like he was much of a talker as well, as a Winter Soldier, but I guess he must have been... It would have been, I don't know, you need to go and kill this person, so he might have had to go undercover or do some stuff for a while before he went back on ice. So he is known, and people know who he is. And just the fact that everyone's scared of him, I love. Everyone's just like, oh my God, it's the Winter Soldier. Jesus, oh my God.
Do you reckon he's going to give up Zemo?
Oh.
What's to the woman, to the Wakandan?
Yeah. I would think he would.
Well, he is technically the White Wolf, so he's kind of tied to Wakandan security forces. So, yeah.
I reckon he'll do a deal like, let me get what I need out of him, then he's all yours.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I would think so as well. Yeah, there's no. I don't think he's made a bargain with Zemo of being like, oh, help us and you can go free. So, I would think that they would take him back to Wakanda. Which I mean, they could then open that up to maybe the next Black Panther film. He's there.
Yeah.
He could be like the bad guy of the film, or like someone breaks him out or something. I don't know. That'd be really cool. He's a big character. I kind of thought like in Civil War, Baron Zemo in the comics is like a massive, massive villain, and he was so like underplayed in Civil War. It's quite nice that they might bring him back for some more stuff.
Well, he is the only one that's beaten the Avengers.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, if not for him, like they would have all been together in Infinity War, and everything would have been great.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, good.
It's good.
And it seems
It's
like
a
the Flag Smashers have gone from being sympathetic villains to outright terrorists now because they've killed
Yeah.
a whole bunch of innocent people who are just doing their job.
The guy seemed quite shocked about that. So I don't know if it was just her.
I think it was her doing it on her own. To be honest.
Yeah.
The woman that was in charge before died, and it was kind of vengeance for her. I think.
Yeah.
Or is it because we've had the super soldier serum before where it's turned people mad. Does it start affecting the brain? Like he said it. I can't remember if he said it in last week's episode or I just started reading about Isaiah, but they were saying that like the serum that he took was like drove you mad and like and stuff and sort of.
Well, certainly
it could be that woman dying has triggered something in her.
Yeah,
and she's going to get worse from now on to the end of the season.
But it's certainly the one that was originally the 5 people that got the Winter Soldier in the Winter Soldier one. They all went nuts before. Cause you saw the flashback scene when they were training with Bucky, and they all just went crazy and started beating people up. So that one wasn't stable. And if this is based off of that, and Isaiah's blood, then it's probably not going to be the best combination. But,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like the way they said it's more subtle than giving like a massive body like Steve's was. It was like it just enhances you stealthily. Yeah.
That's why I thought maybe the scientists had taken it,
and
then he was going to start fighting, and then he'd just get killed.
Yeah, I like the callback as well. I swear in the first Captain America when Red Skull talks about it, he mentioned his veins or blood was on fire, and then obviously what happened to his skin. So because she said that as well, didn't she? When she goes, "Oh, remember when we took it? My veins were on fire." So quite cool callback to the Red Skull.
Wasn't that what they said for Cap anyway? Wasn't it? It was it enhances what's already there. So for Cap, you've got to remain a good man. And then with the Red Skull, he was already a bit despotic, so it made him worse. So, like you say, if she's going to start, if she always had a bit of these tendencies, it's going to start affecting her, I think.
Yeah. Very much so. I'm really curious on who this power broker is. I wonder if we're going to see an actual actor play the power broker in this show, or whether it's just going to be a name. For a while, I'm just getting loads of. I think that's who came after them at the end of the last one, right? With the plane scene, where that guy sacrificed himself for the Flag Smashers.
Yeah,
that was the power broker coming after them there. So he must have an army of people that can do it. So I wonder if we're going to see him as well. Oh, it's really interesting. It's just we're halfway through the season now, and it's still building stuff up. It hasn't actually answered that much stuff yet. So I don't know if the next 3 episodes are just going to be like smash, like quickly, like. Answer all these questions and get to the end of it.
Can't wait for it.
Yeah, good. Another week. It's gonna be awesome. Cool. All right, let's do this. Wrap up. So, guys, that was episode 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What do you think about it? Comment below. Let us know. I'd love to know your thoughts on what you think is going to happen. Is Bucky going to give Zemo to Wakanda and we never see him again? Love to know your theories on that. If you want to see the full reaction to this episode as well as the rest of this season, as well as all the other shows we react to, please head over to our Patreon. Come support the channel. We really do appreciate it. And we're also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Links are in the description below. And we do a podcast as well. So come head over anywhere you find a podcast. Type in Legends of Podcasting. You can find us there. Have a listen and enjoy. And we'll see you for next week's episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.